Alright, the next question I wanted to do was 115. This one was also asked. For 115, so simplify the following radical expressions. Alright, we're going to approach these in different ways, it looks like. Rad 12 plus rad 3 over 4 minus rad 27. Alright, so we're going to factor tree this stuff. So let's start with this. We get 3 and we get 4. Oops. And then we can break 4 down farther, 2 and 2. This is what we have left, 3, 2, and 2. And then let's do this guy. We get 9 and 3, and then 3 and 3. So we're practicing on doing that factor tree. What comes out of this is you're looking for a pair. So a pair here and a pair here. So this is 2 rad 3. And then the top one will just be rad 3 over 2. And then this guy here is 3 rad 3. Yep, that looks right. So we're going to combine these. We have 3 and 2 for a total of 5. So it's 5 rad 3 plus rad 3 divided by 2. We can multiply this guy by, no, we can't multiply that guy by 2 over 2. Let's get a common denominator here. So let's multiply this one by, oh, is it? It's minus. Oops. Yep, sorry, this is minus. So if this is minus, this number is actually just 2 minus 3 is 1. So now we got to get the common denominator on this guy, which will be multiplied by 2 over 2. So we get and this is a negative. So it's negative 2 rad 3 over 2 plus rad 3 over 2. So a negative plus a positive, we have a negative 1 rad 3 over 2, or negative rad 3 over 2. That's A. Okay, so let's look at B. These are good. B is 2 rad 2 minus rad 3 times rad 2 plus 2 rad 3. So again, you're looking for like terms. So what's the same? How many do we have of them? So we got a FOIL. Let's do each part. Let's do this carefully. So for the first one, it's going to be 2, and rad 2 times rad 2 is just 2. And then for the next one, it's going to be plus 4 times rad 6. And for the next one, it's minus rad 6. And then for the last one, because that's rad 3 times rad 2, the last one would be minus 2 rad 9, which will end up being 3. This 2 comes from the rad 4, by the way. So now it's 4 plus, let's combine these, 3 rad 6 minus, and 2 times rad 9 is just 2 times 3, which would just be 6. So combine these, we get 10 minus, not 10, negative 2 plus 3 rad 6. Final answer, there it is. Negative 2 plus 3 rad 6, can't go any farther. Let's go on to this last one. This is C. So we can fit on this page. Rad 2 minus rad 3 squared. So we have rad 2 minus rad 3 times rad 2 minus rad 3. Distribute this guy. Let's see here. So we get 4 minus rad 6 minus rad 6 plus rad 9. 4 minus 2 rad 6 plus 3. Oh, and this is actually rad 2 times rad 2 is rad 4, so this is actually just rad 4, which made that same mistake again. Alright, so 2, so now we combine 2 and 3, we get 5 minus 2 rad 6. There's your final answer. So on these, you really want to think of what is in common and how many of them do I have. So like if we're looking at, oh, this is a good example, the middle of B, I have 4 rad 6s, I'm taking away 1 rad 6, I have 3 left. Or down here, negative rad 6 minus negative rad 6, I have 2 rad 6s, 2 negatives. You're looking for your like terms. Over here we see it again too. Negative 2 plus 1, that gives you negative 1 rad 3. Right? Hope that helps.